Hey everyone, Alok here. Happy to guide you through this animal flow inspired class. We'll start by just bouncing and shaking. Great way to start your practice with just some awakening of all the joints, moving the head around, shaking the wrists, bouncing on the knees. You can even lift the heels off the floor, do a little bouncing here. Bring a smile to your face, the fact that you're alive today. And feel this gratitude for your body and all that it does for you. Nice. Coming back to a small shake and then pausing here. Just bring one hand on the other below your belly button, this dantian area. Feel the chi. Feel this primal energy developing as we go through a sequence today that will awaken this primal energy, let it out through playful movement. Just honoring your body throughout this practice over anything I say. Let your body be your teacher. So just have fun with this movement. Set an intention here to be safe with your body. Then you can open the eyes and just start to do some crisscross arms. Throughout this practice also being aware of your breath. Try to deepen and extend the breath as much as you can. And up and forward and back. Then we'll do the golf swing with a little dip in the knees as you go side to side. You can even look up. Just warming up the shoulder joints, getting the lymph moving. And then finally the windmill, just tapping these marma points, the lung point right under your collarbone, and the kidney in the low back. Soft knees here. Bring the feet back toward each other. Pause here. Bring the arms wide, palms face up. Embracing all that is right now. Just enjoying your body that you woke up today. Bring the fingers toward the floor and really spread through the palms here. Feel each finger spreading, and then slowly rotate the fingers toward the back and then up toward the ceiling. Feel that extension through the fingers. Again, keep pressing and then slowly rotate back down toward the floor. Notice if your ribs are sticking out, contract a little bit there to engage the core. Then grab your thumbs, make little fists and rotate the fists. Bring that forward. And then we'll bring the wrists together and pretend you have magnetic bracelets, just rolling out the wrists. Wrist care is really important for this type of practice, so just always honoring if your wrists are hurting to do some of these wrist rolls, and this is a classic wrist restore pose. Anytime you need to rest your wrist, honoring that. We'll interlace the fingers, do a little wave. Go the other direction. Nice. And then just shake it out. From here, we'll do what we call the full body wave. So open the arms and then swan dive forward. Let the body hang, shake it out, let the head relax, shake it out, and then slowly with bent knees come up and wave through a back bend, open, and then dive down again. So as we come up, feel each vertebrae stacking and then fall. So we'll play with this wave-like action as we move into our flow and just feeling if we can each vertebrae coming in like a wave. One more time. And then come back to your forward fold. Shake out the head and neck. Bring the feet wide here and turn the feet outwards. We'll come up and reach for the ceiling and then exhale, bend the knees deeply. Place the hands on the floor and go, whew. Nice. So here's where we get in touch with our primal energy. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Find that extension. Exhale, come down and slap the ground. Ooh, claiming your territory. One more deep breath and come down. Whew, just like an ape would. So Here we are in our ape. If this is challenging for you, the deep knee bend, you can bring your arms up here. It can be higher, but just eventually getting the hips low is our goal. Just do a little side to side here, maybe dipping the knees in, getting this mobility in the hips. Then we'll do our ape reach, backs of the wrists together, thumbs down. Contract the front line of the body by tucking the chin. Exhale all the air out. And then as we inhale, lift the heels, widen the arms, palms face up, reaching fingertip to fingertip. Exhale, ape reach, backs of the hands together. Exhale all the air. Inhale, open, fill the lungs, open the heart, lift the gaze. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale, release. And then we'll just come to our hands and knees. Wag your tail. Feel those hip joints. And we'll walk the hands to the front of the mat. So there's a lot of room here. Your hands are way in front of your shoulder joint. And then let the forehead come down. Keep the arms engaged and press into the fingertips, maybe lifting the palms off the floor. See if your forehead can stay down as you lift the armpit chest. Maybe even roll the forehead from side to side as you open this area. Nice, beautiful stretch through the front line. One more big breath here. And then place the forearms down, elbows down, and slide forward into your Sphinx pose. So elbows directly under the shoulders. Lift and open the heart. If it feels good, lift the gaze. And then bend the knees and do a little windshield wiper with the feet. This is opening the psoas, hip flexors that get so tight from sitting all day. So if we have that position and closed off all the time, it's really nice to open it here. Nice. And then release, come back all the way to child's pose. So walk the knees forward, walk the hands back, sitting towards your heels, forehead on the mat. Reaching the hands as far as you can, walking the fingers forward. We'll slowly come up through table and then let the hips drop into a modified up dog with the knees down. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. And now here we try the wave. So tuck the chin, widen the shoulder blades, retract, and then tuck into the core as you come all the way back to child's pose. Nice. As you come up, really rounding the spine, hands and knees, that angry cat pose, and then slowly let the hips melt, uncurling the spine. The head's the last thing to come up. Nice. Feeling that wave. Tuck the chin, widen the shoulder blades, rounding like a cobra hood, coming all the way back, hips to heels. One more time like that, really feeling this wave action in the spine, rounding. And then this time you can try lifting the feet off the ground as you come into this back bend. Lift and open. Exhale, tuck the chin, shoulder blades apart, rounding as we come back to child's pose. Take a breath here, wag your tail, and then just come up onto your knees. Do a couple more for the wrist, but let's also stretch the feet. So tuck the toes under here, get those little toes to tuck, and then we'll bring the fingers toward the knees and feel this nice stretch in the palm, wrist. You can do a little rocking back and forth. Again, just doing what feels right for your wrists. And then we'll bring the backs of the hands, fingers facing toward each other here. And then we'll strengthen the wrist by coming up to a fist and then back down. So curl it in and back down. And anytime, if your wrists are really feeling it, you can also use your fists. So fists are a great way to contact with the floor and strengthen. Coming up to that and shake it out. Nice. We'll come back, hands and knees. Bring the knees a little bit closer. Tuck the toes under, and we'll find our beast. So we're just hovering the knees just off the floor an inch. Feel that core strength that it takes just to hold. You can just hold this, or if you want to try a little extra challenge, try activating by lifting the right foot, And maybe the left fingertips come up. Nice, come down. Left foot, maybe lifting the right hand or just coming to the fingertips. Feel that contralateral strength. And then release and sit back again with the toes tucked. Shake it out. Do a little back bend here. Left hand behind. Right arm comes up and find that opening, maybe lifting the hips, and then bend the elbow, framing the head with your elbow so it's 90 degrees. Look down at that base hand. One more deep breath as you lift, and then exhale, release. Other side, right fingers behind, left hand reaches, and then bend that elbow. Look down at your base hand, frame the head with your elbow. Nice deep breath. You can always keep the hips down if it's too much to lift. One more deep breath. And softly release. Nice work. Come down all the way to our belly now. So finding your belly to shake out the hips, shake your tail. We'll do what we call a scorpion flip. So really playing with this scorpion stinger idea. Hands are next to the chest. Bend your right leg 90 degrees. Point the toes toward the ceiling. Then lift that leg up. Engage that glute. Start to roll to your left side, pressing into the right hand. And then both arms press so you come up to seated. The right hand comes into your guarded position at the heart. Nice. From here, we'll just lift the hips, keeping that left leg strong. Coming up onto the right toes, lift and come into a back bend. Warrior's bridge. Bring the hips back down. And then we'll just roll to a plank. Bend the elbows all the way back to the belly. Other side. Left leg bends, lift, start to rotate to your right hip. Using that left arm to push back to seated. The foot lands close to your butt here. Nice, lift the heart, and then we'll open into our warrior's bridge. So right leg stays strong, come to the outer edge of that right foot, lift and breathe, and then come back. Nice, rotate to your plank. Slow chaturanga all the way to the floor, elbows close to the ribs. Other side, right knee bends, open, come up to seat, and then warrior's bridge. Nice big back bend. Exhale, come back down, roll to your plank, exhale to the floor. Last one, try this scorpion flip. Lift into warrior's bridge. Deep breath. And come back. Slowly come back to your plank. And we'll just stay in our plank now and find our loaded beast. So bending the knees, bring the hips all the way back to your heels. So as much as you can, if you're not used to this pose, just coming back as much as you can. Come straighten the legs, back to your plank. Do that a few times. Maybe getting a little closer, hips to heels each time. We call this our loaded beast. As we come back, widen the knees. Make space for your torso. One more time, bend the knees, find that loaded beast, and then we'll do our wave unload. So straighten the legs, come up through a downward dog with high heels, and then we curl the spine forward. Feel that wave. As soon as the hips start melting, we uncurl the spine, open the heart, and the gaze comes up. Exhale, tuck the chin, widen those shoulder blades, curling that cobra hood back through our peak position with the high heels, and then bend the knees. We'll come all the way down to a child's pose. Shake it out. Take a deep breath in, let out some sound. Just feeling stress melting. Really getting in touch with the spinal mobility as we do this wave. So we'll find our way into a hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift back up. We call this bear pose in our animal flow. You can just pedal out the feet. Then we can try taking a step with opposite hand and foot. So let's bend that left knee, lift the foot, and then lift the right hand and take a step forward. And then right foot, left hand, take a baby step forward. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Try to land the hand and foot at the same time. Just playing with this contralateral movement. Remembering how to crawl again, keeping the hips high. Nice. And then we'll place that right foot into a front step. So lift the right hand, place the right foot in front of the left hand. This right hand comes back, retracts. These are our claws. You can open the jaw. Stretch it out. Nice. We'll place the hand down, step back, bend the knees into that loaded beast, and then left leg front step. Again, big step forward, left foot in front of your right hand. So it should even be back here. Nice. Left hand comes up, open the jaw. Nice. Hand down, step back, loaded beast. Right leg front step. Nice. Try it again. Bend the knees back, left leg front step. One more time each side. Bend the knees, right leg front step. And step back, left leg front step. Beautiful. Lower that right knee down. We'll come up into our lunge here. So scooting the right knee back so you get this nice opening in the hip flexor. Lift the arms. Get here, grab the right wrist. Little side bend to the left, or you can bend that elbow and get into the tricep. Nice deep breath. One more breath here. Release, right hand to the floor, left hand to the knee. Doing a little lift, open and twist. You can stay here, lift the left arm. Do some big circles here with the arm, 3 times forward, 3 times backwards. That last time, if you want to reach back, you can bend that back knee, grab for the foot, open the chest, maybe even bring the gaze forward. Feel that nice stretch through the quadricep and hip flexor. Even if you're just reaching, just feel that opening. One more breath here. And release that leg. Beautiful. Bring both hands inside the left foot. You can scoot the left foot over now. Lift that right knee off the floor. We'll do our lizard push-ups. So bending the knees, bending the elbows, sorry. Finding your push-ups. Maybe getting a little deeper each time with the torso falling toward the earth. And then we'll come down, bring that back knee down, right forearm down, and then left hand inside that left knee, just opening the hip a little bit here. Feel that nice stretch, lifting the arch of that left foot. One more deep breath. And then release, both hands down again. Nice. From here, we'll slowly lift that back leg, step back. Downward dog, pedal it out, bend both knees, loaded beast, widen the knees, and then right leg front step, and then left back knee down, come up. Same sequence on this side, grabbing the left wrist if you like, lean over to the right, feel that stretch through the side of the flexor, bending the elbow, perhaps getting into that armpit, chest. Relax the shoulders, sink into that front knee. Beautiful. Right hand to the knee, left hand to the floor. You can just stay in this twist, or you can start to do big circles with that right arm 3 times in each direction. Make sure you're breathing. Last option is to bend that back knee, find the foot, opening the right side of your chest, maybe gaze back forward, finding a nice opening through that left quad, hip flexor. One more breath here. And then release, bring hands inside. Again, you can make room by scooting the foot over. Lift the back knee, do little mini push-ups, lizard push-ups here. Each time you bend the elbows, bringing the torso a little bit closer to the floor, opening up that right hip. Then we'll come down again, lower that back knee, left forearm down, right hand inside the knee, open the arch of the foot here. Feel that stretch, relax the head, nice deep breath. Beautiful, slowly release. Hands down, tuck the toes, lift that back knee, come back to a plank. Nice, and then again, We bend the knees, widen them as we come back to our loaded beast. And we'll step forward and hop into our ape. From here, ape reach, backs of the hands, tuck the chin, exhale all the air out. Inhale, open, find that lift in the heart, and then come all the way up to stand, reach for the sky. Bring the hands to the heart, bring the feet back to parallel. Just take a moment here to feel your body, the heart racing. Just calm it down with some nice deep breaths. So moving through these sequences with mindful breath, awakening that energy and releasing what no longer serves us. Release the arms, inhale, find that lift. Slight back bend here, bend the knees as we soften to the floor. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and step or hop to a plank. Nice deep breath here. Exhale, bend the knees, widen the knees as we come back. We'll try our scorpion reach now. Right knee to left wrist. Point those toes and then do a nice big circle into our scorpion reach. So imagine your right foot is the stinger. Tuck the chin, bring your forehead back toward that standing leg. The left knee is soft, the left heel is high. Then we're lifting through that right leg as we power into our arms. Look under your left armpit. Maybe eventually you can see your right foot there. One more deep breath. And then we'll come into a beast reach, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Look forward, inhale, and then front step. Beautiful, a little bounce here. Then we'll straighten that front leg coming into our hamstring stretch. Pull that right hip back, let the forehead melt toward the knee. You can lift the toes if you want to get more into the calf. Really feeling what works for you. You might need blocks here. We're just keeping the knee bent. It doesn't need to straighten all the way. One more deep breath here. And then bend that right knee. Nice. Place the hand inside. Step back. Loaded beast. Bend the knees. Widen the knees. Other side. Left knee to right wrist. Point those toes. Scorpion stinger, big reach, keep that knee bent, open that hip. So feeling that strong glute lifting the knee, right leg is bent, heel is high, and we're reaching the forehead back toward that right knee. One more deep breath here, and then left knee toward left elbow, triceps, tuck it in. This is our beast reach. Look forward, deep breath in, and then front step. Little bounce. Nice. Fingertips frame that front foot. Then slowly straighten that leg. You can always step that back leg closer if that feels good. And then if you like, lifting the toes, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Just wag your tail here. Let the forehead melt. Nice deep breath into the hamstring. Beautiful. One more breath. Nice, bend that knee, step back, widen the knees, come down to our child's pose. Just take a little break here, wag your tail, honoring your body. Inhale, let out some sound, releasing what no longer needs. Beautiful. From here coming up, and we'll swivel to our seat. So bring the feet out. We'll try our crab pose. So bring the feet parallel, it's hips distance apart. Hands come behind and fingers face backwards. Roll the shoulders back and then push the shoulders away from the ears. The butt just floats off the floor about an inch. Yeah, so you can shake it out. Feel this nice opening in the heart, pressing and squeezing the shoulder blades together, and keep pressing the shoulders away from the ear, and then just gently move the chin back, look at the horizon as if you're watching the moonrise. Nice deep breath here, and just feel this strong back muscles that you need. This is increasing all the And just feeling how this opens the heart and helps to strengthen all the postural muscles we need for a nice strong posture. Nice full deep breath. And then release. And just find a lift in our legs. You can come into our Navasana, a little bit of strengthening for the core here. You can stay here, or we can row the boat. Extend with an inhale, exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. So if you need to, bring the hands behind the knees, that'll make it easier. Just do a few of these. Core strength is really important as we move through these poses. So I do a nice 20-minute core blast each week to really keep that core strong. Let's just breathe through it. Exhale as you come in. Inhale as you extend. Nice work. We're almost there. And bring it in. Nice. This time we'll bring the hands behind, lifting the hips all the way up into our reverse table. Stay there. If it feels good, let the head relax. Or you can straighten one leg at a time, coming to a full reverse plank, holding and breathing, lifting the hips. Nice deep breath. One more breath. If you came into reverse plank, bending one knee at a time, and then come back. Beautiful. Shake it out. Yeah. So wrist restore, bringing the backs of the wrists together. Shake that out. Nice. So I think we're ready for our flow. Okay. So we removed our mats. I'm going to show you a couple more moves without the mat so we can learn this fun flow. So come into your ape, toes turned out all the way down into a squat. Nice proud chest here. This is our deep ape, as they call it. And so if I'm going to do a left leg scorpion sweep, I'm going to bring my hands and frame that right foot. So my right foot's pointed at 45 degrees. I'm going to place my hands and shoulders distance apart. And then I'm going to lift that right heel, bring the right knee toward the floor. And bring the forehead down as well. So all the weight's here, and I can extend that left leg and do a sweep 180 degrees, right? So I'll show you that again from this side. You can see. So left leg scorpion sweep, right knee goes down toward the floor, right forehead comes down between the hands. I extend that leg, point the toes, and I do a big sweep. So it starts straight and then the knee bends to come back into our squat. So I'll show you on this side, right leg scorpion sweep, extend, sweep it around. So at first it might be hard to do a whole 180, but play with it until you do. Let's try it all together. So come into your squat, nice deep squat, and we'll do our left leg scorpion sweep. So frame that right foot, hands shoulders distance, and then right knee toward the floor, forehead toward the floor, extend that left leg, sweep it around, get that momentum. Nice. We'll try the other side to come back to where we started. So right leg scorpion sweep means the hands frame that left foot, left knee toward the floor, forehead, extend that right leg, sweep it around. Nice. Let's keep going. Left leg scorpion sweep, hands frame that right foot, left leg extends, sweep it around. One more time, other side. Right leg scorpion sweep. Nice. So try that. It's going to be fun to play with. The other one we're going to do is called a reaching under switch. So from our ape again, let's try a reaching under switch. So the left hand is going to make a window with the right foot. So I place my left hand almost like I'm falling into that left hand. I lift the right hand up, arms straight, and my left leg's going to go under into crab. All right, so let's try that together. Find your deep ape, sit down. Nice. Left leg reaching under switch. First, I press on the gas, lift the heels. Left hand comes out at a diagonal. I find my 45, and then I lift and bring my left leg through the window into my crab. Nice. We'll start an ape here, come up into ape. Right leg reaching under switch. So right hand comes in front of the left foot. Create this window here. And then my right leg comes under, my left hand comes over. Nice. Come back to ape. Try it one more time on each side. So again, we're in our ape. Left leg reaching under switch. I find my 45. And then that left leg comes under to crab. Push back to ape. Right leg reaching under switch. Right hand in front of the left foot. Right foot comes under. Left arm down to crab. Nice proud chest. Sweet. Okay. From here, we'll try our flow. So come with me. Let's try this all together. Find your ape. Ape reach. Backs of the hands together. Tuck the chin. Exhale the air. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to ape. And then right leg, scorpion sweep. So bring the hands in front of that left foot. Left knee and forehead toward the floor. Right leg extends. Sweep it around. And then we'll go right into our left leg reaching under switch to crab. Nice. So from our crab, open hearted chest. Right leg scorpion reach. We'll lift the right foot, left hand, press on the gas, come under, first frame our shoulders, and then come up into that scorpion reach, reach, reach. And then we'll come into a right leg front step. Nice. We'll come back to our loaded beast, and then we'll do our wave unload. Open the heart, tuck the chin, roll back, loaded beast, and then we'll hop to our ape. All right, let's try the other side. If you were with me, that was awesome. Ape reach, tuck the chin, exhale all the air out. Inhale, open, lift the heels. Nice. Exhale back to ape. Now we'll do our left leg scorpion sweep. So hands frame that right foot, bend the knee toward the floor, forehead toward the floor, extend that left leg out, sweep it around, and then right into our right leg reaching under switch to crab. Then left leg scorpion reach. So big reach, open that hip, front step, left leg, back to loaded beast. Wave unload. Find that lift, coming through plank, opening the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, roll back, tucking all the way to our loaded beast, then hop to ape. Beautiful. Nice work. You ready to flow through it one more time on each side? Let's do it. Find your ape. Exhale as you do the ape reach, backs of the hands, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the hips, open the heart. Nice. Exhale, come back to ape. Nice. Left leg scorpion sweep. Frame the right foot, right knee toward the floor. Extend that left leg. Big sweep right into right leg, reaching under switch to left leg scorpion reach. Front step. Pop back to loaded beast, wave unload, lift, and return. Cobra hood back to loaded beast, hop to ape. Other side, ape reach, open. Return to ape, right leg scorpion sweep, left leg reaching under switch. Right leg scorpion reach, front step, pop back to loaded beast, wave unload. Return to loaded beast. And child's pose, take a break. Nice work. Did an awesome job. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, let out some sound. So from here, I encourage you to do your own cool down exercises, whatever you need to do to stretch out the body, make it feel good. This is the end of the class for now. Hope you have a beautiful day. If you like this video, please comment below what you liked about it, and I'd love to see you again.